Welcome back, YouTubers, to my channel. If you're new to my channel and you're just landing on my page, I welcome you all with open arms. My name is AspieAnswersAll. I'm all about talking about my life journey with Asperger's syndrome and the like, as well as creating health and awareness along the way of also being a motivator, educator, inspirational, motivational tool or resource, or what have you want to call me as. Basically, I'm here to hopefully share with you what's been on my heart and mind, regardless what it is, as well as based on my training and experience of what I've been through in life versus my just learning curve. Hopefully that you guys will learn something online. So without further ado, guys, basically this is just going to be a few letter series that I forgot to add up, even though there's going to be quite a few in that Dear Letter series in my Beauty from Ashes channel. But hopefully some of these Dear Letter series be a motivational encouragement to you all and learning something from me, or learning from this little messages of hope, hopefully we'll call it, that will come of use to you when you're down and out, regardless what it may be. So without further ado, guys, this one's going to be called To the Ones That hope so much, basically, which basically I know I'm one of them that hopes on so much about people for change or whatever it may be. But as you know, basically in our everyday life, that no matter what we go through, even though we tend to question the what ifs, could be's, the would be's, should be's and all the like, that do we really want to change it regardless what it may be, even though things happen for a reason, regardless what it is. So let's begin. You know who you are to the ones I'm addressing to this sort of thing today, of the ones that hope so much, me included, as I'm sharing this message of hope to you. But then the people these are the type of people that wishes the best out of things in life for others around them, be it whatever it may be, despite the fact that the type of people that just keep on being positive, always carry the smiles, always basically thinks the best out of everything, regardless if certain things comes out to life. We are the ones who maybe refuse to believe that a situation is impossible to overcome. Obviously the impossibilities can be a possibility with the right frame of attitude and right state of mind, basically of our way of thinking into creating those positivities. We are the type of ones that hopes for the best for the people that we expect, that we come and meet and greet in our lives, for anyone in our circle and anything at any given moment of time. However, we are the type of people that hopeful that will believe that they'll change regardless, but then again that they will do the world of good, even though we know some people may choose to not want to change, but we will still continue to bless them and actually just forgive them if they were in our circle of doing us some harm or wrong in our everyday age. We are the light of the group, however, constantly responsible for providing the boost of faith that everyone needs sometimes, regardless of where they're at in their lives with their struggles and all that, and we're hoping that they will return that retrospect back to us no matter what it may be. We radiate some strength, happiness and strength when things get rough. We are the ones that will keep on smiling and just keep on walking forward. We are the ones basically who may not always have hope though, however, but share it with the world, as we are the backbone of society. We are the backbone of basically the whole world around us, be it whatever it may be. We are the kind of people who hopes the most, basically. We're trying to keep the world afloat and keep it a better, brighter place. But let's be real and honest here, to be honest with you all, as I'm sharing this with you all. It's sometimes really hard to be hopeful all the time, however. We are always expected to be the ones constantly cheering at you, expected to be cheery and smiling, regardless what we may be hiding in the infrastructure in ourselves of what we're going through, being in a mask, as I said before, my mask of depression. But in your world, there are no bad days. Let's be real. You may feel drained because you are constantly giving more than you should be, or you're giving more support than you receive by others. They'll take us were the receivers or givers in this world, because according to everyone else we may have it all together in our lives, regardless what it may be, even though truth to be told, it's not always the case. You want the best for everyone in every situation. Hell yeah, I'm one of them. Sometimes you want it so bad that you can't imagine a way that it could not happen, but then life steps in it and it knocks us down, however, or even hold us back and down. Like you never had a chance in the first place to show who you are and what you are in reality. That deflation, that feeling of your old hope twisting on you until you feel your chest is being crushed, is so overwhelming to the point that you just want to really scream, shout, and all these other mixed emotions, feelings just overwhelms you to the point that it's not fair. You want to just do the best you can just to actually not be the selfish one or the petty one saying why me and all that when the world comes crashing down on you? Why do you have to be happy all of the time? Why should people constantly expect you to give and give until you feel like there is nothing left to give in the first place? The truth is, you really don't have to. No one expects you to stretch yourself so thin, however, then spread yourself so thinly like a tin of margarine spreading on bread that you are no longer capable of functioning. These burdens you feel are most likely reflections of your own expectations on yourself or for yourself, however, not what others may think. Happiness and hopefulness, however, are the choices that we have all come to make for ourselves, but it's okay just for a little bit when we need someone else to provide a positive point of view for us. Sometimes it's important and it's okay to put ourselves first in some situations regardless, even if it does feel selfish to a point that many people won't understand us to the core. Your friends and family will understand that this is something you just have to do, even though you may have put yourself on the back burner like I have, basically, and cared for others around you. And if they don't, then you honestly don't need that in your life. Self-care is extremely underrated these days, but it's very important, however, for all of us, for our mental state versus our physical and spiritual health. If hope is hard for you, then take a step back and rethink what you're being hopeful for. This is something that is actually really unrealistic. Is it something you want or someone else wants out of you or from you or for you? Why do you want it, though, is the big question. Wishing and hoping aren't meant to be positive emotions, but sometimes we get so attached to the negative emotions or the negative experiences that we have come to realise that we're hoping for. We wish for the wrong things for the wrong reasons. We set unrealistic expectations, visions, dreams, goals on events and people which because people aren't perfect leads to disappointment. Having these expectations and standards, however, we need to be sure to keep in mind that the other person's personality as well that we come across. This isn't meant to tell you to stop hoping, however, what I'm saying is quite the opposite, actually. Keep dreaming, keep living, keep breathing, keep wishing. Just remember that if life knocks you down, however, regardless, or holds you back, take a step up again, brush it all off, think it's okay. If it hits you harder than others, it's okay to grieve and grow because it's part of reality and part of our real life stories. We're more than a type of disappointment that we, face, or the heartache that may weigh us down. Because as we know that for the people that are hoping so much, the world around us needs more people like us, however. Well, that basically ends the second part of our letter series right now of the one of basically to the ones that hope so much. Basically, give me a like, thumbs up for support and engagement. Comment below if you feel the need or have to. Feel free to share the videos to family and friends. Feel free to actually also follow me on Twitter, Facebook, AspieAnswersAll. Thanks for your support. Do what you love what you do. Until next time, have a great day. I'll see you all soon.